People have already watched Spider-Man: Brand New Day at early test screenings for the film, and these early reviews are absolutely insane. Let's talk about it. I'm sure by now you know that a test screening is something all major movie studios do a couple months before their film is in theaters. They show it to a random audience and just kind of get their feelings on what they liked or didn't like about the film to see if there's anything they need to change. But normally with these test screenings, we rely on hearing this from insiders or kind of word of mouth that they hosted it. This time it's completely different and official because while yes, we did originally hear that there were some test screenings recently from some different insiders. The director of the film, Destin Daniel Cretton, in a new interview just straight up confirmed, yeah, we had test screenings for this movie lately and they went great. As you can see from this article from the CBR, they say that when Destin Daniel Cretton was speaking with Deadline, he said that I can't say what happens, but I'm very, very excited about the movie. I'm really excited with the small test screenings and how it's connecting with an audience so far. And we'll get to the specific reviews from a few people that actually attended this test screening in a second, but he also added on that, of course, it's a big blockbuster. It's super fun. It's got all the heart and humor that you want from a Spider-Man movie, but at its core, it's a movie about relearning how to connect with people, and I'm really excited to put it out in the world right now. But really, this part is only good for knowing that, yes, these test screenings did officially happen. Obviously, the director of a movie that's currently doing different interviews and stuff trying to promote his film is going to say that, oh yeah, audiences are absolutely loving this film. So let's dive a little bit deeper here. Because like I said, before Destin Daniel Cretton confirmed these test screenings, just a few days before, we heard from John Campea, who, if you don't know, is a huge YouTuber here in the movie space. He's always covering news, and he is very well connected in the industry. He's been doing this for a long time. He is very reliable because his sources are very reliable, and especially because he does not mess with test screenings at all. Like anytime there's a rumor about it, he just straight up doesn't believe it. But this time he really does. Now, unfortunately, with these reactions, I'm going to get to in a second, they are a little vague compared to like the Supergirl test screening reactions, where we actually had lots of reports of like specific scenes people liked or didn't like and very specific moments. But even if these are a little vague, it does give us a little bit more credit instead of just a director trying to boost up their own movie, because they're getting kind of the same backup claims here, where responses from test audiences have been better than they were even hoping for, and reactions have been described as beyond excellent and just very good across the board. And again, kind of that same thing that Destin Daniel Cretton's been hinting at, where it's like, oh yeah, there's something in this movie that is not in the marketing. Nobody knows it's coming, but it's been a highlight of all the test screenings so far, and nobody knows what it is. Maybe it's just going to be like the reveal of Jean Grey actually being in the movie, even though it's a very badly kept secret, but maybe it's her role in the film. Maybe this movie somehow has an ending just as memorable as the ending of No Way Home, which I don't know how you're going to top a spell being cast that makes everybody forget about Peter Parker. That was a devastating ending to watch in theaters, but if they can somehow pull off something crazier or better in this movie, that would be insane. One thing to keep in mind with the test screening, especially with Marvel movies, most likely, they probably do not have a post-credit scene ready or attached to this film yet, so likely whatever that is has been kept a secret no matter what. But it seems like Marvel is about to go on a hot streak, because we also just a few weeks ago got some early test screening reviews for Avengers Doomsday, and the audience's reactions and claims about this movie were absolutely insane. If you want to hear about those, click the video above my head right now, and thank you so much for watching.